Hello everyone, it's your buddy BP. It is April 1st, 2016, Friday morning, which means that it is Zord Day. It is also April Fool's Day. I wonder if Zord's going to do anything wacky for April Fool's Day. I hope not. I hope it's not going to be like he's selling No Land Beyond or something. But anyway, yeah, as you can tell by the little emblem, he's somewhere here in the tower. So let's grab our coins and see what he has. And here he is at the big doors, just outside where the speaker is. Alright, Zor, what do you have for us this morning? Titans this week will get the Taikonaut. Can't remember the last time he sold this. It has an intellect and strength build. Its perks are inverse shadow, heavy lifting, and innervation. Its exotic perk is air traffic control. All rocket launchers gain tracking. Radar remains visible while zooming with heavy weapons, and heavy ammo drops more often. This thing can be kind of fun depending on what kind of rocket launcher you're using. Tracking has become fairly important now for rocket launchers in PvP. It makes landing kills much easier, especially if you have something like grenades and horseshoes, and you can turn your rocket launcher into a sort of like mini truth. Very fun. I still wouldn't recommend it for PvP given the kind of options you have, and it only does so much. It's really only designed to supplement heavy weapons, namely rocket launchers, and so it doesn't have any use in PvP. PvE is where it's at, and yet still I would rather use my Ruin Wings, which is actually what you see me have on, because it does cause ammo to drop more often, at least heavy ammo rather, but you get more ammo from those packs, as opposed to the Taikonaut, which will still give you more ammo drops, just not as much from each pack. And well, I suppose the tracking is kind of fun depending on what you're using. I'm using a Dragon's Breath at the moment, which is combos fairly well with this if you have trouble aiming with that Dragon's Breath. And yeah, Dragon's Breath can be a little tricky to use. It's a fairly unique rocket launcher. Still, I say it's fun. It's not a must-have, though. If you have the coins and you don't have this yet, I would say definitely go ahead and pick it up. It's a pretty fun exotic to use, but it is not a must-have. Hunters this week will get the sealed Ahamkara Grasps. They have a discipline and strength build, which focuses exclusively on strength, which is excellent for this armor piece. Its perks are Switchblade, Impact Induction, Machine Gun Loader, and Sidearm Loader. Its exotic perk is Nightmare Fuel. Gain an additional melee charge. Melee damage has a chance to automatically reload your primary weapon. Now, when I take my hunter into PvP, most of the time the exotic I use is Knucklehead Radar. Third Eye is really useful in PvP, especially depending on what kind of primary weapon you're using. However, if I'm ever going into PvP as my Night Stalker, as opposed to my other subclasses, then this is what I take instead. Smoke bombs are just so much fun to use, and they're so useful. They disorient enemies. You can use them to sort of like cover your escape. You can use it to weaken enemies, to poison them. It's so fantastic. And of course, this thing lets you have two of them. It lets them stack twice, which is fantastic. And of course, when you have a chance to automatically reload your primary weapon when you land a melee hit, pretty damn nice. So yeah, if you do PvP as your Night Stalker and you really love smoke bombs, you absolutely must have this, especially considering the role. It has an excellent role as far as I'm concerned. Well, Sidearm Loader, Machine Gun Loader. Sidearms are kind of a preferred taste. Personally, I love them. I think they're fantastic, but not everyone will like them. Still, this is an excellent role for what is easily one of my favorite exotic armors for hunters in the game. Definitely grab this one this week. Warlocks this week will get the Apotheosis Veil. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It has a strength and intellect build, focusing exclusively on intellect. Its perks are Inverse Shadow, Second Thoughts, and Invigoration. Its exotic perk is Private Reserves. You immediately trigger health regeneration, and you replenish your melee and grenade energy upon activating your super. I guess it's sort of okay, but as far as exotics are concerned, there are way better options available to Warlocks. It's nice because it works across subclasses, but there's certain subclasses it works better with than others. Don't think that this will work with your Storm Trance, with Transcendence, which causes Storm Trance to last longer when you activate it with your melee and your grenade fully charged. It does not combo with that. You can't just like throw your grenade around and then activate this and then expect to get Transcendence. Storm Trance activates first and then it replenishes the grenade and melee abilities. So yeah, it's not the other way around. If it was the other way around, then yeah, I would actually consider it if it was the other way around, because Transcendence is an excellent way to supplement your Storm Trance ability. I guess you could kind of sort of get away with it with Sun Singers if you were running something like Gift of the Sun, where you can stack grenades twice. I think it would work fairly well with that, and they have fantastic melee abilities, the Sun Singers. So I guess it would kind of sort of work with that, but outside of that sort of situation, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say this is mostly just for collectors. We don't get a weapon this week, but we do get an engram. This one is for gauntlets. They are 19 strange coins apiece, so if you want to see if you can get your Ruin Wings or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. Of course, we'll have new exotics coming out in a couple weeks. Personally, I'm saving my coins. Let's see, what else we got here? Legacy engrams, 29 coins apiece. These are for body armor, so you can see if you can get something like Lucky Raspberry, maybe Purifier Robes. Of course, all of those are coming back in a couple weeks too, so you might want to hold on to your coins if at all possible, but yeah, sure, the option is here if you want it. Glass Needles, 3 strange coins, 3 motes, and 1 exotic shard. You get 3 of them. 3 of coins. 7 strange coins will net you 5. I actually might stock up on these. Now we got these new exotics, well, not really new, but updated exotics coming back. And I actually have a few exotic engrams stored away in my vault that I haven't opened yet. I originally got them, it was actually a few months back, because I was trying to get enough chest engrams to get those, the Tarantella and the Twilight Garrison. But then that one week, XUR, this fantastic guy right here, was selling chest engrams, and I just bought enough until I got both of them. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of engrams just sitting in my vault, waiting to be decrypted. That should be fun. I might do an opening video for that. And of course, 1 strange coin will net you 3 heavy ammo synths.
I may be here when you return.
And that just about does it for this video. Not exactly an exciting week, I'll admit that. But those sealed Ahamkara grasps, those are a fantastic exotic armor piece, and the roll is pretty much excellent. Definitely grab those if you don't have them. What do you think? Do you like the haul we get that we got this week from XUR? Let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed the video or if you found it helpful in any way. It's a great way to support my channel, and it only takes about a second. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.